the contents of the bag. I'm sorry, if you're not alone. If you're with a group of people, if you're with your husband, you're with your boyfriend, hopefully don't go out with them at the same time. Okay? But you're with somebody else that you're not so worried about yourself, you're worried about the contents. You're going to kind of tuck it under your arm or hold it in front of your body so that nobody can walk up and just kind of help themselves to what's in your bag, right? But now you're alone. Now the bag becomes something entirely different. You're going to carry the bag in a position that it can be helpful to you. I walk up and I grab it from behind like this. Yeah! What did you put in there?
Rocks.
Serious. You're doing some landscaping. Okay. All right, so she's going to hit me with the bag. Now, the face, the body, whatever it is it going to knock me out? No. Is it going to disable me? No. What is it doing? We're creating a window of opportunity for you to get away. A window of opportunity for you to find help. Start screaming. Start running. Do something else. What else do you have there? Let me use it as well. Your phone. Your phone's always in your hands, right? I mean, let's be honest. It's almost always in our hands to our detriment. Your phone, you carry it, even if it's against your ear, somebody grabs you, you turn, and you smash them right in the face. Hopefully you have Apple Care on your phone, okay? Your phone, but use the phone as a blunt instrument. Now, since she brought the phone out already, I'm going to go to the phone as a point of emphasis here. One of your biggest safety measures is being aware of your surroundings. Being aware of your surroundings. Staring at your phone while you're walking in, making sure you scroll that last reel before you get into work or school, that's not a great idea. Because when we're staring at this, we're locked in. We're not aware of their surroundings. That's opportunities for people to walk up on you, or for you to hurt yourself and walk into traffic. I'm going to tell you a true story. It's very funny. That guy over there is my son, Lucas. When he was little, okay, we went to an Eagles-Giants game, and one of my friends was playing for the Eagles. And in his last game as a Philadelphia Eagle, he had a game-saving interception. The last play of the game, off Eli Manning. It was awesome. It was a great play. And I was sitting with his girlfriend and his sister at the time, and I'm walking out and I'm making an all-important post about how amazing that moment was. And I'm staring at my phone and I'm following his feet so I don't get lost as he's leading us back to the car. And he walks right underneath the steel sign, and I walk head first into the steel sign and knock myself out cold. I open my eyes to see him fumbling for his phone. The point is, I could have wandered into traffic, and I didn't see that sign coming. I certainly don't see the potential attack coming, right? So let's wait, let's put these away, especially when we're alone, okay? What else do we have in here? Your keys. How many of you have heard that you can use keys as a self-defense tool? Yeah. Right? Raise your hand if you've heard it. Now keep them up if you actually use them and carry them that way. Wow, that was about 2%. Okay? So, those of you that didn't hear, notice first of all, now I know we don't have a lot of regular keys anymore, but we might have a house key, we might have something like that. If you have a regular key, lace it through your fingers like this when you're walking. Okay? Go ahead. Turn around. As I grab her, she's turning and she's striking right into the face. Okay? She's puncturing into the cheeks, into the eyes, into the throat. Again, causing pain, creating a window of opportunity for you to get away. If it's on a lanyard like this, and you have to, I do this all the time, swinging your keys, it becomes like a slingshot. Okay, something again right to the face to stun it, right? What else do you have there? She's never done this workshop before, right? Right. Her credit card. You hand the guy the bill, he runs away. No, just kidding. Grab. She turns and she hits me right across the bridge of the nose or with the edge of the card in the eye. Not the most ideal thing. No, it's not a throwing star. Okay, but it's something that you can stab into when you have your ID from work. Okay, what else? Pepper spray. How many of you have pepper spray? Where is your pepper spray? Where's your bag?
My body.
Oh, it's on your body?
Not right now.
Okay, where's it right now? Okay, where's yours? Okay. How many of you guys have pepper spray and it's in the car? Oh, wow, that's okay, there's a couple. Okay. How many have pepper spray somewhere at the bottom of your purse? Okay, so, yeah. Did you see her trying to find a card when she knew she had to get it out? Okay, now, when we are in a crisis situation, we revert to our lowest level of training. We lose fine motor skills. You see this bag? I tell you, I can't tell you how many times she tells me to find something in her bag. I'm like, no! I'm like, I'm afraid there's animals there jumping out. Ah! I don't know what's in there. I don't go in that bag because I'm never going to find anything. If you're in a crisis situation, you are not going to find it. So here's the deal with pepper spray. I am a huge proponent of pepper spray. Carry it, have 3 of them. Every one of you should have 3 pepper sprays. One that's in your bag, right? That when you forget the other ones, you can get it out ahead of time. 2, one that is in your hand whenever you are alone. I don't care where you are. You know they say most car accidents happen within a couple miles of your house? Most attacks happen in the common place where you feel most secure. So you need to have it in your hand. You're walking into Aldi. You're walking into Walmart. God, you're walking to Walmart. Have it in your hand, okay? No offense to anybody who goes to Walmart. I go there too, but it can be an adventure, all right? Okay? Have one there, and then maybe have one at your center console in your car, so when you're driving, if somebody comes up to your window real quick, you can spray and go. What's great about pepper spray, rather than a gun, is if somebody walks around and grabs you from behind and you spray them, and it was your friend, you're like, oh, I'm sorry, let me help you wash it out. If it's a gun, you understand. So, now, a couple notes about pepper spray. And this isn't a sales tactic, this is information. Where can you get pepper spray? Anybody know that, first of all? Pharmacy, Amazon Prime, can have it tomorrow, right? Maybe even tonight if you get a drone. Okay, Walmart, Leading Edge Martial Arts, right out there in the lobby. If you have pepper spray and you haven't looked at it in a long time, they expire. What happens when they expire? The potency goes down. It doesn't mean it stops working, it doesn't stop spraying. The potency goes down. There are a number of different types. This one's a jogger. That means if you like to go running, put it in your hand like this, you don't have to hold it. Okay? Dog jumps out at you, spray it. Okay? Great for that stuff. They make them for the keychains, whatever. There's sprays and there's gels. They do expire. Check your expiration dates. Now, there is a difference between pepper spray and chemical mace. You want pepper spray. Chemical mace is known to have less effect on people on drugs or alcohol. Okay? So they might not be affected as immediate from it. So you want to have the pepper spray, it's more effective, okay? All right, so back to the tips. Any question on safety, everyday items, right? So you want to basically have something in your hands all the time. Let's say, who's going on vacation this summer? Right? Who's going to the beach? Okay, you're at the beach, you know, you're Jersey Shore. It's like 3 miles from the water to the bathrooms, right? Okay, except the bathroom is in the ocean, of course. But as you're walking by yourself, pick up a handful of sand. You're alone, pick up a handful of sand. You have a pocket full of change, pick up a pocket full of change. Have something in your hands at all times, so if somebody grabs you, boom, it's right in their face. Simple stuff, right? All right, moving on.
Excuse me, for traveling items, we cannot always have a pepper spray because like some cities they're legal to carry or something?
It's not illegal to carry pepper spray in any cities. Now, where they may tell you, do we have any college students in here?
But in New York City, I thought it was.
Not illegal. And I want to see them arrest you for that. Okay? Shame on you, right? That's about it. It's like, sometimes some college campuses will tell the students they don't want them carrying pepper spray. You get arrested by campus police and you have pepper spray, and it saved your life. Who cares? Who cares? They're going to give you a little $10 ticket. Who cares? It's not a lethal weapon. Just have it. I'd rather you have it and say I'm sorry than not have it and then be sorry. Okay? Yes, please.
We're able to carry it like anywhere?
Most places, yeah. I mean, I don't know any places except college campuses or places, public schools that don't allow.
Hospitals are the same way too, you're not supposed to have them in the building.
And like, on the fence, I think it might be.
Yeah, if you've been at a public sporting event, you're not going to take them there, obviously. Yeah, public sporting events, concerts, things like that. But for the most part, in public space, you're good to go, okay? And honestly, if I keep it in my purse, which I don't carry my purse often, but if I have it in my purse, and I'm going to the hospital to visit somebody, it's staying in my purse, right? I mean, unless you're attacking people and getting arrested, and they find that, they're going to go, hey, you shouldn't have this. Yes?
What'd you take on tasers?
I'm fine with them.
Yeah?
Yeah, as long as,
I have one.
I think they're great as long as you are trained to use them. Okay, so a taser is not as lethal as a gun, obviously. Now, when you tase somebody and knocks them out and they hit the ground, they can hit their head and bad things can happen, but People can trip and hit their head on a coffee table too. So if it's protecting you, that's fine, but you have to be trained to do it. And if it's not in your hand, it's useless. Just remember that. If it's at the bottom of that pit of bag, you're not getting it out in a crisis situation, right? All right, moving on. Make sure you always park in well-lit areas close to the entrance to where you're going. You're going to the mall, find that close entrance or that parking space right next to the entrance. Not because you're lazy, but because there are less hiding places for you to pass by on your way back to your car. Every car you pass to walk in is a spot somebody can sit and jump at. That's why you can't be staring at their phones. Park as close as you can. Avoid parking next to the big trucks, big work vans, big dumpsters, okay? That's where people like to hide. You go to the animal, there's always those things there, right? So just look for that sweet spot. Drive around a couple times and find it, okay? All right, need my glasses. This is a good one. Jen, this is no longer valid with you. Never allow your gas tank to become less than half full. Okay? Never allow your gas tank to be less than half full. How many of you know exactly how many miles you get when the little red light goes on? That's a terrible thing. That is a terrible thing. My wife has actually driven her car down to the 1 mile mark. I'm like, what are you doing? And now it's worse. She has an electric car now, so now it tells her exactly how many percent of energy she has. What is wrong? Here's the problem with running out of gas. The same people that run out of gas are the same people that run their phones to red too. Okay? And then you break down on the side of the road, your phone is dead, and you are relying on a good Samaritan to help you out, which is gambling, right? All right, so, any questions on that? No. Again, all common sense stuff. It's not very common. You have to apply it for it to be effective or work, all right? So now, if you guys can pass the papers to the back of the room, that would be great. The next part of self-defense is this. Understanding the decision that's in front of you. You didn't listen to Sensei Rob's tips, or you did, but somehow you found yourself in this situation. Aaron? This guy confronts me. I was on the phone, I turned around, he's in my face, he wants something from me. Now I must make a conscious decision whether or not what he wants from me is worth fighting for. Okay? He wants your, who's got a wedding? He wants your wedding day. What do you do? What's that? What did you say, Vanessa?
Putting me on the spot.
I know, that's why I did it. I looked for a nice ring. It's a nice ring. Okay? The answer is, you give it to them. Okay? They want your car, you give it to them. It's Christmas Eve, you did all your shopping the last minute and Amazon said out of order. Okay? And you're walking to your car, you're like Santa Claus, 2 sacks on your shoulders, right? And he stops you and says, I'll take those, please. What do? You give it to them. They want your kids. What do? It depends on the day, right? Today, I can give them away. Okay? All of your material goods, no matter how sentimental they are, no matter how much that ring means to you, I don't care if it's your great-great-great-grandmother's ring and it's passed down to you. It's insured. You are not. Any material item can be replaced to a point. You can't. So when they go to take the kids, now you fight for everything, right? They want to drag you into an alley, into the back of a car. You fight. You've made that decision to fight. But your ring, your phone, whatever it is, can be replaced. Make that smart decision. True story. I'll give you 2 examples real quick. 7 years ago, Lehigh Valley Mall, woman was walking to her car. 2 guys confronted her. One in her car. She fought back, they shot and killed her. She was a mother of 2. Okay? Now her kids are raised by somebody else. They would have taken the car and gone away. Another story. I just saw this pop up in the news a couple years ago. Young couple, California, both lawyers, graduated together. Young lawyers. Guys, gentlemen. I don't even do this because of course, openly Bob. But this guy walks up and opens the door for his wife, lets her in the car. Great guy. Walks around the other side to meet a guy with a gun in his head and says, "Give me your keys." And he says, "No," and he tries to fight him, and the guy shoots him and kills him. Gets in the car, drives down the street, and lets the woman out. He had no interest in hurting anybody, he just wanted the car to be part of a gang that was stealing Audis at the time. So, what would have happened if he said, "Just let my wife out"? Chances are she's out, right? So be smart when you turn on the TV. Replace it. Okay, moving on to the fun stuff. You are approached by somebody, one of you guys, comes walking towards you, right? Jen, here, please. This guy's walking towards Jen. They're by themselves in the street. She's nervous. She's got that funny feeling inside her gut. You gotta trust your creep meter, right? We all got built-in creep meters. You gotta trust it. So she sees this guy walking down the street. She wants to prepare herself for him, but she's not gonna stand here like this, right? Okay. Everybody walks by. I mean, this guy could be walking by going, "I may be a creep, but I'm not a threat." There's a difference between creeps and threats. Okay? So, Jen's gonna see him coming, she's gonna turn her body sideways. Okay? And she's gonna look like she's thinking. Now, he may walk right on by and mind his own business, maybe check her out, whistle at her, whatever. Okay? Comes back. This time, he reaches for her. He's gonna reach for her head, he's gonna reach for her. Boom. See her front arm. It was already in position. Go back and show that again. It was in front of her, so as he reached for her, that arm is in position. That arm can do a number of things here. One, it can block any reach that he makes. Two, if he just steps a little close, it can keep distance, right? If it needs to strike, it can strike. If it needs to claw, it can claw. Okay? All right, good. Thank you. Okay, so, stand up for me, please. You guys, we're going to stand in front of them, spread out evenly, and we're going to kind of mirror. Everybody's going to do it my way, which is mirror them. Okay, so you're facing me, right? So this guy comes walking towards you when you're ready. So turn your bodies this way, please. Good. Your belly buttons are that way, but keep your eyeballs up towards that's good for right now. And then when they start doing it, you can move it. Or you can move it now. That's fine. Did you guys actually get it working? Is it live?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So, how much for the tech? How much?
I won't leg kick you today. All right, good. So, from here, you're going to take your left hand, put it on your chin. Put your right hand underneath. Looks like you're thinking. Now we're going to take that left hand, cover your head, just like this. All the way up, all the way up. Good. Bring your hand. Cover your head, and back. Your other left hand. Nope, you're good. Yep. Left hand up, and back down. And up, and back down. We all put fresh deodorant on, right? Up, and back down. Now stay right there. Now this is my favorite part. Where's Jen? Come here. Look like you're thinking. Put your feet. Oh, I want them to go to sleep. Right? Good. 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 See that? All right, but that's not it. Now what do we have to do? We're going to block. That's not going to stop it, right? So get here. Okay, look like you're thinking. So I reach for her, she blocks, and then from here she's going to do what we call a palm strike. Right to the face. Okay? We're going to hit him right in the face, and the nose, and the chin, somewhere along there. If we hit him in the nose, okay, right in the nose. Turn his nose into a pancake. Okay, what kind of pancake?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chips. All right, so from here. Cover your head. Now, looking at the mirror, everybody looking at the mirror, reach out with your right hand towards the mirror. Don't hit the person in front of you. It's a sponge. And bring back. Block and strike. Good. Block and strike. And block and strike. Now relax for a second. Stand at ease for a second. Now, that's the tool that we use in self-defense, our voice. We have to be loud, okay? So we're going to use a term called a ki. Say ki. Ki is a martial arts shout. We use it whenever we throw a strike, a kick, whatever it is. We ki really loud. Ki! We scare somebody. Second, it makes you stronger. Third, it helps you to breathe. If you ever worked out in your life, they always tell you breathe, breathe, breathe. Because people, as we exert ourselves, we hold our breath, and then we pass out. Okay, so when ki forces you to breathe out and naturally breathe back in. Okay, so on the count of three, I want to hear everybody say ki. Nice and loud. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ki! I said loud. You're gonna swing out and eat me up with ice cream, okay? 1, 2, 3, get out! One more time, 1, 2, 3, get out! All right, so turn sideways, look like you're thinking. Ready? Look at me though, look up here, high block. Now on that palm strike, we're gonna key eye like we mean it. Palm strike, get out! Ready, high block. Palm strike, get out! High block. Palm strike, get out! High block. Palm strike, get out! All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay, this again. Okay, so we're gonna have these little square hand throws. We're gonna have them off to the side like this. I'm gonna hit, and then you're gonna palm strike. Ready? Go. 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 You're just gonna do it 3 times, and you're gonna run to the back of your line. And when you do this, please block, then strike. It's not. We want to make sure we hit the target and not my helper. Okay? All right. We need 1 person to throw. Okay. All right. We have somebody for every row. All right. Look like you're thinking. Turn sideways. Ready? High block. High block. High block. Awesome. Now back in line. All right. Turn sideways. Ready? High block. Let's go again. High block. Keep him going, keep him going. And time. Give yourself a hand. So it feels good to hit me, right? Good. So listen, one of the benefits of training and stuff, put all that stuff away, guys. Put the bats back down there. There they go. One of the benefits of training martial arts, it really is. Hitting things, it really gets frustrations out. It's fine to visualize the stress in your life. Okay? Picture the things that frustrate you, that make you angry. Just don't say their name out loud. It's awkward, right? So, now, the fight's already begun. The attack is on. Are we standing like this? We're not pondering how to get out of here. Right? All right, so now we've got to be ready to fight, right? So we're going to turn our body sideways again. Now, let's talk about that. Why do we turn our body sideways? Well, if we're standing here, getting here, please. Actually, let me talk to Kelly. Let me stay there. Kelly, facing me. Everybody turn and look this way, please. All right, Kelly. So if I was in front of you, I was making you uncomfortable, uneasy, kind of like I am right now, right? And you felt like you had to hit me or hurt me. Where would you? Don't really hit me, Kelly. Just point. The groin. Okay, very good. So, just disclaimer, I don't teach groin strikes in this class. Ladies, you're all born with that ability, okay? I don't need to teach you that. Now, I will tell you this. Everything goes in the street, including striking the groin. But beware, somebody on drugs and alcohol doesn't necessarily feel that to the next day. So we have to know other things to do as well. I'm not saying don't try it. Just don't be surprised if you don't get the same result as that sober guy that you hit, right? Because he said something mean, okay? So, we know the groin's there. Good, what else? The face, good, what else? Chest, maybe not the chest, what about the neck? Yeah, and the stomach, right? These areas go right down the middle of our body. So if we're standing like this, it's pretty easy for me to hit you right there. What also don't you have right there? Balance. So, now, turn your body sideways. Look what just happened. All those vulnerable areas are away, and she has a better way. Balance, okay. So, thank you, Kelly. Everybody turn sideways like I am. Keep your eyeballs and ears up here. Eyeballs and ears up here. Good. So now we're gonna make two tight fists. Roll your fingers and wrap your thumbs. Watch again. Roll the fingers, wrap the thumbs. When you punch, this is the only way to make a fist. I was a balance run bartender for a lot of years, and I saw a lot of broken hands. Because people, guys, don't know how to punch correctly. Put your hands down for a second. If your wrist is bent ever so slightly, you break your wrist. If you hit with these knuckles over here, you break your knuckles. We get what's called a boxer's break. It breaks the bone in here when you hit like this. Okay? The only two knuckles we punch with is right here. I don't teach punching in this class. It is a learned skill. It takes thousands and thousands and thousands of repetitions that'll punch naturally and not hurt yourself. So that's why, Danny, we do the palm striking here. Because this open hand, hard to hurt yourself, covers a broader area. You don't have to be as accurate, okay? And it's devastating when you hit it at the chin, the nose, or the side of the head. It's concussing, okay? Now, your attacker doesn't know that you don't know how to punch. So we're gonna use the phrase, fake it till you make it. Hands are up, fingers rolled, thumbs wrapped, elbows in tight, look mean. I can't look mean and smile. That'd be scary looking. Okay, there she is. She's scary. You scare me. I don't like her. Okay, all right, relax again. Stand like I am. Stay like I am. Now, when I say go, you're gonna do this. Boom. Ready? Go. Good. Go. One more time. Trick it. Ready? Go. Good. Now we have to add something to that. We use our voice, right? When you step back, you go, "Get!" Remember, if somebody gets in your face and you go, "Ah!" They might think you're a little crazy and leave you alone, right? All right, so on the count of three, we're gonna go, "Get!" Ready? Go! Yeah! Good. Stay right there. Keep those hands up. Protect your faces. Good. Now, they don't know we don't know how to punch. So we're gonna do that palm strike. You're gonna use your right hand. Reach towards the mirror, but don't hit the person in front of you. Now bring it back. Bring it out. Bring it back. Ready? Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Now, switch your feet. Now we're gonna do the left hand. Uh-oh. The left hand, that's only for picking my nose, right? No. Okay, we have to be able to use both hands. Ready? Reach out. Bring it back. Reach out. Bring it back. Ready? Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! And relax. Stand neutral like I am. Okay. So now, the next defense. That person's a little bit closer. Here, Jen. Actually, stand like that. Here, defense. Stand. Stand up. Now I'm right here. I'm a little closer. Okay? I'm a little too closer to use that palm string effect. So we're going to use a shorter range weapon called the elbow strike. Okay? Elbows are incredible weapons. They can come across. They can go back. They can go up. They can come down. You can spin with them. They can hit from any angle. But we never hit with the tip of the elbow. That's the funny though. It's not funny. We're going to hit with the blade of the arm right here when it's going forward. Okay? There are times we're going to use it going backwards too. We hit behind the elbow. So let's get our defense. Get some strong stuff with me. Okay, we're going to use that right arm. You're going to pivot across just like this. You want the palm of your hand facing the floor. You want your arm extended out in front of your body. Switch your feet, Lorraine. Put your left foot towards me. Your other leg. Good. I got you. Turn your hips this way. Good. You're good. Right there. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to bring this arm across. Don't hit yourself in the chin. Bring it back. Ready? Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Switch! Yeah! All right. Now we're going to that left arm. Ready? Bring it out. And back. Bring it out. And back. Ready? Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Good. Freeze. Stop. Now here is what you're going to do. We're going to hold these targets for you guys. And we're holding them. Make sure you support the back of it so it doesn't hit you in the face, okay? Jen, I'm going to come up. She's going to stand here. She's going to hit with her back arm. We're very close. You got to help them with their distancing. Ready? Go. Hit. Go. Hit. Go. Hit. Switch your feet. Go. Hit. Go. Hit. Go. Hit. Give her a hand, guys. Backwards. Pick a different row this time. Ready? Hands up by your feet. Go. Awesome. You're good. First one, Raquel. Ready? Let's go again, Sammy. One more.
You said you were stuck with us
Time, guys. You're in a good place. Did we get a good place? No, keep going, keep going. She's angry at you. She's angry at you. Go. And time. Once everybody's done twice, you guys can stop. Did everybody go twice? Go ahead. Good. Good. Nice. Awesome. Give yourself a hand. We did some strikes with our arms. We did a palm strike and elbow strike. What's the most powerful part of our body? Legs, right? Legs. Any defense stand? So I'm attacking, I'm charging, I'm running at Delilah. In a position that she's in, even if she was in her thinking stance, she has a nice, easy kick with a lot of power that she can do from there. Actually, let's make this easy. I'm going to actually make you guys stand up and sit down a couple times. Have a seat so everybody can see. You don't have to, it's fine where it is. See, just peek at, see, you can see her. So, excuse me, I'm charging at her right here. All she's going to do is she's going to use her back leg right now, and she's going to strike straight out. Okay? So a back leg front kick, come straight ahead, boom. That kick, she's hitting with anywhere into a baseball strike zone. Okay? The knees, the thighs, the hips, the groin, the midsection. We're not going to kick anybody in the head. That's for the movies. Okay? Unless they're already bent over, or your second grader attacks you. That's different. Go away, kid. Okay? But as I'm running, this is a nice easy kick, and she's got great balance position she's in to strike. Now, when you kick, right now we're barefoot, so we're kicking with the ball of the foot. Okay, you're in your sneakers, pull your toes back with the front, bottom and front of the foot. Okay, you're in your, I don't know, you're working on a weekend, you got your steel tips on, kicking with the tip of the boot. I don't care. Okay, you're in your heels, you take off your heel, you hit him with the heel, and then you kick him with the ball of the foot. Okay, or vice versa. Or you throw it over. All right, so when we do this kick, nice and simple right here. Ready? Go!
Yeah,
Go!
yeah,
Go!
yeah,
And switch. Go!
yeah,
Go! she's using the back leg. Can you do it with the front leg? Yes. The front leg is faster. Go.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have as much reach or power. Go.
Yeah.
See, she can reach. So now do the back. Go.
Yeah.
So it all depends on the situation. If the opponent's very, very close to me, right here, I might go, bang. But if I'm back here and I want a little more reach and more power, boom. Now I can knock them off. Does that make sense? All right, ladies, stand up for me, please. Okay, we're gonna do this in the air first. So, when I say set, you're gonna get in that defensive stance like somebody's about to attack you. Ready? Set! Yeah! Oh, that's right. Which leg are we stepping back with? Right foot. Does it matter if you're righty or lefty? Absolutely it does. That's why 85% of the American population is right. 50% is wrong. No, just kidding. We have to learn how to do everything both sides. Okay? But for the purpose of not being confused right now, we're going to step to the right. We are going to do both legs. Ready? Go! Yeah! All right, look tough. Hands are up. As tempting as it may be, we're not going to kick the person in front of us in the butt. Twist your hip towards me. Bring your knee up. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Kick out. Back and down. Come on, Sandy. Twist your hips. Knee up. Kick out. Back and down. Now we're going to keep our hands up here. We're going to protect these cheeks, not these cheeks. Okay? Twist your hips. Knee up. Kick out. Back and down. Make sure your toes are pulled back. Watch me. Ki. Ready? Go. Ki. Now rebend your knee at the end of the kick. It helps you regain your balance. Go. Ki. Go. Ki. Go. Ki. Switch your stance. Yeah. Now our right foot is forward. There we go. Now we're using our left leg. Twist your hips towards me. Knee up. Kick out. Back and down. Ready? Go. Ki. Go. Ki. Go. Ki. Go. Ki. Go. Ki. All right, relax. So we're going to come around to you. You're going to do 3 times with your right leg, 3 times with your left leg. We're going to go through each line twice. Maybe we can do quick math. How many kicks did I give you? 12. 12. Wow, that was tough. Listen, I'm not worried about how fast you are or how strong you are. I want to see you do the technique correctly and not break your toes. Take your time. If you try to go too fast, you might lose your balance. So take your time. We'll help you with your distancing and positioning. All right, here we go, guys. Ready, Kelly? Go. 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 All right, Emily. Yeah. Go.
Kia. Life is more straight like
All right, ladies, give yourself a hand. All right. So when you're doing that, if you feel a little off balance, it's okay. If you feel like you're not turning your hips, it comes with repetition, it comes with practice, okay? And the balance will come and everything else will come. Right now, again, remember, we're trying to teach you that you have a fighting chance, right? So now, this person is closer again. Let's dance, okay? So now I'm close again. Now this time I have her hands tied up too. And I'm really close. She can't palm strike, she can't elbow me, she can't use her kicks. What can she do for me? Knees, right. Knee can come up easy. Okay, into the groin. It can go up into the belly. Good. That was my face. Belly. Pardon this, the belly. Come on. And into the head. Just don't mess with my hair. Shush. All right, so the knee strike is a powerful weapon, okay? What typically happens, no, right here, is once somebody gets hit the first time, it becomes a, I love you, man! They start doing this, right? That's when you just start throwing those knees and those elbows, they just start flying. Really close range weapons, and you don't have to be very active to do a lot of damage. But just like the elbow strike, we're not gonna hit with the tip. You hit a hard, like somebody's elbow or their forearm with your kneecap, you're gonna shatter your kneecap. So we're actually going to hit with this surface area right here, okay, just above the knee. Your knee is bent right around here, okay? So when I grab her, okay, she's bringing that grab on me, okay? Just grab me anywhere. We are married. I know married, you stop touching, so yeah. Go ahead, so she's going to bring that knee right up in the body. Now notice how her hips came forward. That allows you to get that top part of her knee into my body again, okay, just like that. All right, so. Ready? Go!
Here,
Go!
here,
Go!
here,
She's not so shy now, is she? Switch. Go!
here,
Go!
here,
Go!
here.
Just like that. Give her a hand, guys. Believe it or not, that's how we met. She was a student. Shame on me. All right, so when we hit this, a couple tips here. Okay. Holders. See how he's straddling Joe? Don't have 1 foot forward. You're going to have it square right against your body. You're going to reach across. So if it's your right side, you're reaching to the opposite shoulder. That way you come through the body. If we grab this side, we kind of miss a little bit, right? Okay. You're going to drive your hips. That's where your power comes from. Don't miss. It's hard to get volunteers for this. Okay. All right. Stand up, ladies. You're doing it here first. Be out there, right? Okay, I get it. I feel the same way. All right, inner defensive stance. Look at me, ladies. Oh, let's go back. Go! Yeah! Reach out, grab onto him. Picture that stretch in your leg. Don't say his name. Watch. Ki, drive the hips. Ready? Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Switch. Reach out, left leg. Ready? Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! All right, grab a different line. This is mine this time. All right, here we go. Twice through, both sides. How many times total?
How we doing now?
Yeah.
Doing all right? Ready?
That's gonna scare him away.
We'll go one more round. That first one kind of caught me off guard there. Now we're getting more fun. You've done more of these than I have. I've done what, 4 or 5? You've done 30? I don't know. Not being
All right. Targets away, guys.
What's to say?
Good job. Give yourself a round of applause, ladies. It feels a little bit more powerful right now. That's it. Come on. Let's be honest. It's empowering. Let's go. Okay. All right. So we are not done yet. We're not even close. So we're going to give you guys a 2-3 minute water break. We have some water bottles on the table out there for you. Help yourselves. Bathrooms down on the left. Okay? You guys out here within 5 minutes at the longest. Okay? Please. Thank you. No sneaking out the back door. No. We got about another 35 minutes.
I don't know about you, man, but that one hurts my back.
Knee strikes?
Yeah, just standing like that.
Go to Leading Edge Martial Arts on YouTube right now. And you can watch it. I'm sweating.
Yeah.
I'm leaking there.
I was just gonna say, like, yeah.
When you guys are ready, just make your way back to the mat, okay?
Yeah, I used to love doing that one. I used to love doing that jokes.
I hate a screamer stick. Why? I have an argument with Deshi all the time. If I had a screamer stick, if I had two of them, like this, I would just throw the one as hard as I can and just beat him up with the other one. That's me.
I used to love our arm stick comic.
Oh,
We used to have a screamer stick comic back in the day. That was pretty nice.
We were in two, so you
Or no, knife combo with like.
once you guys form up back into your lines, you can have a seat again.
Yep.
I would so do that.
Well, it's just like combos. You use
Yeah,
combos.
yeah. Like similar to that. Gunshots are my absolute favorite.
Bow staff. Bow staff. Never learned bow staff?
I never played with that.
I
got one,
I learned bow staff, and then when I went to Valley Martial Arts, I learned
Again, it's only for lines up.
yeah, with an actual metal. Yeah, with kung fu.
Yeah, my girlfriend, her brother thinks
It'll be a minute, yeah. Yeah, I can't like that.
All right, is this everybody? You all back? Oh, wait for see if your spot right up front. Did you want to be in front of the ring? Okay. Any questions on what we've done so far? Are we having fun? Yeah.
How likely is it that somebody will grab your leg if you go up and?
It all depends if you're gonna sit there and pose when you do it. Hey guys, look how cool this kick was. Not very likely, because it's gonna be quick. And remember, your main target areas are down here. So it's gonna be bang, bang. They're not expecting. One thing that you have to understand in a self-defense situation, that the attackers are highly dependent upon your panic. They're dependent upon you freezing up. They're dependent upon you not having a clue what to do. So when you react in a method that is actually tactical, they're surprised, they're shocked. They don't want trouble. They want this to be easy. So that quick kick, then you're gonna hit them. Whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna be out of their energy. That's the goal, right? How we doing? One more?
No, nobody.
Good, okay. All right, good. But that's a good question. So, I mean, can they grab it? Sure. But remember this, if they're reaching down to grab your hands or your leg, what's wide open right now? The face, okay? Face is wide open. So if they grab your leg, you immediately just throw something right in their face. Palm strikes right in the face, elbows right in the face, you just keep throwing. It's organized chaos. You're never gonna stop until you get away, okay? So now, we did striking. Striking is the simple part. We come out of the womb kicking and screaming, right? So, what's next? Now, the way we teach self-defense here at Leading Edge Martial Arts is not dependent upon weight classes. It's not dependent upon you being bigger or stronger than your opponent. It's dependent upon you knowing the weaknesses in your opponent's attacks. Okay, so being smarter than them, right? For example, right here. So I grab her by the wrist. This can be anything, right? This could be a guy trying to pull her into an alley. This could be a guy trying to pull her into the van. A guy that doesn't think the date is over yet, right? This could be a kid trying to pull you into the toy store, okay? I grab onto that little thing.
Kid!
Okay, good. Now, what did she just do? Let's talk about it and why it works. First of all, I grab her here. What do we say? She's pretty vulnerable right now, right? Okay, I can hit her. Okay, she's no balance. Now, step back. What did she do right away? She has more balance and she's out of reach. And her vulva is further away. Now let's look at the attack. I'm holding her wrist. I like to think I'm a little bigger and stronger, except when she's in screech mode. Then I have no chance, okay? But, dishes, whatever, okay, phone, not listening, she's talking. Hey, from here, if she tries to play tug of war, just pull her arm straight back, she's not going to win that fight, right? So we have to understand the weakest part of the grip. Fingers, the back of my hand, my thumb. What do you guys think? Who thinks it's the fingers? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's the thumb? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's the back of the hands? Raise your hand. Wow, only like 3 hands. I was trying to do a little study there. Okay. So if she pulls down against all my fingers, she's going nowhere. She pulls straight back with tug of war, she's going nowhere. She goes against the back of my hand, she's going nowhere. She brings it up to her ear quick, she's going against one single little thumb, right to her ear. She steps back, snaps the hand up. Now from here, she's gonna throw a quick little front kick. Remember, we said the front leg's faster. The back leg has more reach, more power. And from here, she's gonna do a palm strike right into the face. One more time. Step back, snap the hand up, front kick, and palm strike.
Kick.
Good job. Your hand. All right, so you're gonna stand neutral, we're gonna be moving a lot, okay? Somebody over here, guys, somebody have leaders? Yes, you Lucas, please. Okay, so from here, put your left hand out in front of you. Does this work on the right hand? Yes. Why we all do one side? Because if I try to get you to learn 2 sides right there, guys, okay, we're gonna learn one way, right? So stand neutral with me, looking straight ahead. You have no balance at this point. Okay, grab your wrist. Step back, snap your hand to your ear. Don't stare at it when you pull it out and hit you right in the face. Trust me, it happens at least once a workshop, and we're on Facebook Live. So we're not Facebook Live, I'm sorry, YouTube Live right now, so you don't want to do that. So snap it to your ear like you're answering the phone real quick. Now we're going to use our front leg, which is your left leg. Quick little front kick. And then we're going to do our right hand palm strike. Yeah! Try it again, stand neutral with me. Left hand out, step back. Snap that hand up. Front kick. Palm strike. Yeah! Again, that's fast, right? Step back. Snap that hand up. Front kick. Palm strike. Yeah! One more time. That back foot on the ground, we do that palm strike. Last time like this. Step back. Snap that hand up. Front kick. And palm strike. Yeah! Now, when we come to attack you, we will talk you through the move. Don't try to do it fast and go, ah! Okay? Let us talk you through the move. We'll tell you each step, and please don't hit us for real, okay? Yesterday I taught a little class at Candle Elementary School, first thing in the morning. To 120 kids on anti-bullying and stranger danger, and I had this little girl, and I showed her a move, and I said, just promise not to hit me, and she goes, I don't do pinky swear, and she hit me so hard, and his brother got it on video and everything. Yeah, it was not fun. But don't hit us for real, okay? Grab the line. I want this one this time. Sorry, you did that earlier. I don't want that. There's another move again. Okay. All right, guys. 3 times through total. Okay, we still have like 18 moves to learn.
Face.
Step back.
What is that?
3 times.
Hand up. Kick. Yeah. Not taking
Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna kick with my back, but it's front, you know. Sorry. Oh, if I'm more comfortable with the front. Yeah. Because I feel like yeah, okay, good. Sorry, Mr. Munter. Yeah, I need to do some kind of yeah. Whatever's normal. Sorry.
All right, good job.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna.
Everybody get through it? Keep going till we're done.
All right.
No. Unless you're.
You don't.
We did it once. Golf clap. Oh, we tried.
Awesome. Is that everybody? Everybody 3 times? Good. Good.
Thank you.
I'll see you again for a second. Again, for the rest of this workout, I'm gonna have you up and sit down like get some time. That's a good extra workout. Okay. So now, as we did this, Lucas, that's you, Lucas. Okay. Logan, move your head out of the live there. Okay.
Big
So,
old heads in the way.
as we went through it, how many of you felt like this? It's okay. Okay? If you do this, if you palm strike him in the face, kick him in the groin, then pull your hand out and poke him in the eye, he's not going to tell you you did it wrong. Right? I'm showing you one possible concept that works. One possible way to create this window of opportunity. Now, it's a sequence that gives you balance and puts you in a good position that I'm showing you. But any reaction is better than no reaction. Okay? So again, this is a learned thing. It's training. Okay? I step back, hand comes up, front kick, palm strike. There's a lot of thought going into that right now. It's a lot. Okay? Repetition is the mother of skill. If you do something 100 times, you know how to do it. You do something 1,000 times, you can do it without thinking about it. Once you do something 10,000 times, it becomes instinctive. It becomes yours. You own it. We did it 3. The purpose is not to make this yours tonight. The purpose is to show you what you're capable of. Now, there's lots of things that we can do here. He grabs onto me. This is not the only possible solution. For me, when someone grabs me, to me, that's as good as me grabbing them. If I push, he moves. If I pull, he comes to me. I pull really hard and he walks right into my hand. Okay? I can come here and just strike him in the face, grab him here, and take him to the ground. Come back up. He grabs me here. I can grab him here, turn him over, kick him in the butt. I love hitting my kids. Legally. I can make him dance. Turn him around, count him to the ground, hit him in the face, whatever I want to do here. I can make him fly. You guys want to see him fly? Step here, boom, around. Oh, there he goes. Back up. Okay. Now, that's fancy stuff, right? I'd rather see you kiss your attacker. What do I mean by that? Who knows what that means? Keep it simple, stupid. It's an acronym. Doesn't have to be fancy to be effective. Bang! Perfect. Works even better than me throwing. Keep it simple, stupid. When you start going to workshops like this, if you start training in martial art classes, you learn all kinds of fancy ways to lock out your opponents, to hurt your opponents, to throw your opponents, to make it look fancy. Keep it simple, stupid, and straight. As easy as you can. That's why we're not doing flying kicks today. Ready? Next class. Okay, good. Give them a hand, guys. Take your time. You're not in a hurry. Okay. Grab him by the throat. Right? Go ahead and go.
Yeah.
All right. That's how I got hit yesterday. Okay? Little girl hit me right in here so hard. Watch. What did Jen do here? Let's break it down. First of all, I grabbed her by the throat. Now, I've seen this move taught horribly wrong. Meaning, the worst thing that can happen when you come to a workshop like this is the instructor gives you a false sense of security. False belief in something. So, and I'll explain the difference. So go ahead. Put your hands together straight up. Now you see how Jen dove her hand straight through my grip here. Push my here, please. Grab it on my neck as hard as you can. Okay, now the way I've seen this taught is they go here and they do what's called an inside block and they try to knock the guy's arm down. Now I like to think I'm pretty strong, but he's strong. I can't do that, right? Because all his force is right there. Now, if I bring my arms between his arms, I'm not fighting force with force. I'm smarter. Okay? I like to tell myself that. Okay, so she guides her hands through the middle. She opens her hands up really wide. It opens my arm. That's the little girl from yesterday's elementary school class. She hits me right in the ears. Oh. If you've never been clapped in the ears before, gently do this to yourself right now. Oh, my ears rang for an hour. I'm not lying. Right here. Pop, just like that. Eardrums, you're ringing, right? That's stunning. So hands go up, out, she claps. She's gonna clap over my head. Okay, we won't talk the rest of the way, mainly because I can't hear her anymore. Then she's gonna grab me while I'm stunned. She's gonna give me a knee strike to the body. And now while I'm staggered here, like Mortal Kombat finishing, she's gonna hit me right in the face, okay? That's not all necessary. But it's a nice little sequence to learn, okay? Last time. Together, up, out, clap, knee, palm strike. Yeah. If you skip the knee and go away for the palm strike, I'm fine with it, but let's walk through it together. Give her a hand, guys. All right, here we go. Attacker's got you by the throat. Hands together. Okay? You're scared. What do? Right, right? Who do you print? Hopefully up there. Okay? Open up to him. Now, smash the guy's ear. Grab him. Give him a knee. I don't care which knee. Now he's staggered. Give him a little palm strike. Kia! Put your foot on his chest. Again. Ready? Together. Up. Out. Clap. Grab. Knee. Palm strike. Kia! Again. Together. Up. Out. Grab. Knee. Palm strike. Kia! All right. Please don't hit us for real. Please. Pinky swear. Okay. Grab her. It did not work for me last time. That girl got me right in the ears.
Grab a picture.
Was it video or pictures?
The
There's a picture. I posted a picture of
the girl from the camp said they had a video. I don't know if they ended up sending you
Okay.
anything or not.
All right. The picture I posted on Instagram today shows my face. She's got me in the ears. All right, here we go. Ready? Together. Up. Out. Clap. Out. You. Clap. Knee. Palm straight. Yeah. Together. Up. Out. Clap. Clap. Knee. Palm straight. Good. One more time. Up. Out. Clap. Grab. Knee. Palm straight. Come on, Colin. Up, out,
I know that when I tried to respond, it was gonna come back. And I know it was on my other. So I don't know if you guys do, but I don't know if they kept sending my messages. I was just saying.
All right, time. Good job, ladies. Coach Anthony? Okay. So, again, not the only possibility of what you can do, okay? He grabs onto me here, okay? We can do a number of different things from here. I can simply grab his wrist, kick him in the groin, and palm straight in the face, right? I can use his off button. Does everybody know where the off button is? Grab on. Okay. So the off button, turn this way. Okay. So your chest bone, everybody on yourself, feel where your chest bone goes to your trachea. Right at the bottom of the windpipe there. If you push back and down, okay, I'm going to push in, okay? It's going to cause a very uncomfortable feeling, right? Now, keep this in mind. When you do that, it may make him release you. When you let go, he's going to be angry you did it. So now you got to be prepared to fight. I would only use that one kind of if I was in a situation where I was pinned against the wall, maybe it's off balance. I just need to get him off me so I can get into a position where I can have balance and fight, right? Okay, what else can I do from here? We're going to do horse bites right here. Okay. So, listen, again, this is another one of those things that's not going to disable your opponent, but there's, if you put your fingers together like this, tiny, not the tips, not your nails, ladies, the tips like this, and you're going to grab the smallest amount of skin right behind the tricep here, and you're just going to pinch, and it feels like a bee stinging you. Now, it works on about 80% of people. 20% don't feel it at all. Okay, at all. But the ones that feel it are like, ah! Okay? Right? What else can we do? It's like a horse bite. Okay? I can, from here, I can come between his arms and palm strike him, kick him, I can take him to the ground, okay? I can make him fly. Lots of options. What do we do? Kiss him, right? What does it stand for? Student. Doesn't have to be fancy to be effective. Jennifer. Now I know why the kids never have birthdays. On the move. Okay. You're at your car opening the door. You're at the ATM. Guy walks up behind you and grabs you by the throat like this. Okay, now, notice the way I'm standing. This is a mugging. This is a hugging. This is when your husband won't leave you alone at night. You're like, not tonight, honey, go away. Okay? This is a mugging. She's off balance. Anytime your shoulders are behind your hips, you're in danger. Your center of gravity goes back here. This is where our knees work. So go ahead and do the whole thing. Okay, good. Oh, so hard. So let's talk about what happened here. Choke my wife, please. Okay, so first of all, take her off balance. All right, she's off balance. Her hips, her shoulders are behind her hips. First thing she's going to do, she's going to tuck her right leg right behind his leg. Nice. Okay, he's taller. Okay. Now, from here, the next move is very simple. She's going to stick her caboose as far out over there as she possibly can. Go. Don't fall yet. Oh. Got it. Stick it out. Stick it out. Stick that booty out there. Okay. Now, look where he is. Her hips, her shoulders are ahead of her hips now. What happened to his shoulders? Behind his hips. He's off balance. Now, she's holding him up right now. Now, all she's going to do is take a baby step for balance with her left foot. And she's going to lean over. And gravity does all the work. Gravity does all the work. Come again. Okay, so you can throw me a little harder this time. Okay. Now, ready, go. Yes. Oh, yeah. First of all, Thank you for reminding me, Mrs. Sensei. She grabs at the arm. She's not trying to pull it off. Okay? She wants to secure it, but also give herself a little airway. Okay? So she's pulling it down to her chest so it comes off her throat a little bit, so she can kind of get her chin down a little bit so she can breathe. Okay? She steps behind my leg, and I want you to violently throw your butt out there. Go. That's it. And then palm straight. Good. Right. So, we're going to do this. Listen. When you do this move, go slow. Or let me tell you what's going to happen here, okay? Let me, Josh, come here, please. In here. Couple tips when you do this move, okay? You're this guy, okay? Actually, switch with me. This is that. On you. Very important that as he falls, you bend your knees. Because if you don't, and you keep your legs straight, here's what happens. It can be fun, but not effective. Okay, so again, as soon as you fall, you're going to bend your knees. As soon as he falls, watch. Butt goes out, he's holding, bend my knees, ram. If he holds on tight, hold on tight, and pulls me down, my knees go, ooh, where's my knee? Right here. That stinks, right? And then, boom, palm strike right to the face. Okay. All right. Stand up. Yep. Now, we're only going to do this one twice each. Do it slow, or you will end up on the floor about this. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Turn around. I'm turning my back to you. Turn our backs. We're not being rude. This is easier to follow us this way. Attacker's got you by the throat. You're off balance. Step back with your right leg. Okay? Stick your butt out to the side. Boom. Stick it out there. Wiggle it so you know it's out there. Good. Bend over. Bend those knees and palm straight. Kia! Why are we doing the right leg right now? 85% of the American population is righty. 15% is wrong. That means they're likely to attack you with their right arm. Like, okay? Does it work the other way? Absolutely. Ready? We're off balance. Step back. Stick out the butt. Boom. Wiggle it. Bend over. And the knees. Palm straight. Kia! One more. Step back. Stick out your butt. Boom. Bend over. And palm straight. Kia! All right. Nice and easy. Okay. Uh-huh.
Ready?
Come back, Emily. Here, guys, move the cones behind you a little bit. Move somebody down here on center. Turn around, young lady. Ready?
There you go.
Stick your butt up.
My leg. Yep. Right out. Yep. Then drop. Yep. And you have to take it out. I'm not falling on my own. I'm getting it up down. Yep. There you go. Yep. Jump. Now? Yeah. We'll do it one more time. Here, I'm going to put you up out. There you go. Yep. Fun? You like it? The smallest movement can do so much. Just knowing how to do it.
I feel like I get through every day to remember it.
Next one, check with
attack her yet?
Yeah. Let me not lock my knees and go with him.
Get on the leg. Stick your butt out.
Then I'm gonna use that for the best.
That's it. Perfect. Good job. Give each other a hand. Have a seat for a second. All right.
That's just your body lying to you.
So, how many of you, when you did that, felt like you were just letting me do it? And be honest. Okay, I mean, do it. Because it's not about power. What are you doing? Using balance and leverage. That's it. Gravity is your ally here. It's always working in your favor, as long as you know what to do with it. It's not about power. Can we do this one with power? Joshi, come here. Make sure. Grab the same way. I mean, I can come here. I can make this really powerful. Rip his leg back. Come back up. If he grabs me squared up, straight ahead, I can come through and pop like this. Okay? Lots of different things. Those are harder. But we don't want to do that. What do we want to do? Yeah, you learn. Kiss your opponent, right? Kiss your opponent. Keep it simple, stupid. Now. Joshi. Okay. Uno momento. I need something very important right now. Coffee. Yes, coffee. It's my lifeblood. I live on this. If I could get an idea of this, I'd be happy. All right. Again, not the only possibility what you can do when someone grabs you from behind. That one. Yes, same attack. Gotcha. Okay, so he's here. What can I do simple from here? First, we want to protect the airway automatically, right? So I grab. From here, take your foot, stomp. Just start stomping, right on top of his foot. Okay? Depending on your shoes, it's going to do more and more damage. If you have hard-soled shoes, take your foot and run it right down his shin. Peel the skin right off the front of his shin. What's that going to do? It's going to make him let go of you for a second so you can do something else, right? From here, you can hit, come back through here, throw him to the ground here. You love how they like getting beat up like this. Grab one. I can go here, hit him in the groin, grab the groin, twist the groin. I'm not really twisting his groin. Okay. But from here, grab, twist, whatever you want. Osteolingus, listen. Bottom line is this. Once you're engaged in combat, scared? Yes. Your mom's son to waiver. Everything goes. Everything goes. You never stop fighting. True story. Elderly woman at home. Guy breaks into her house and grabs her. She grabs her right by the groin. And she squeezes and she twists. And she doesn't let go. She keeps twisting. She grabs the phone and calls 911 and is twisting. Doesn't let go of this guy. Keeps twisting. The police show up. Man, you can let go now. She lets go. They cuff him and they take him to the hospital. Never stop fighting back. Never stop fighting back. The only thing I will tell you is the very last resort is biting. That's the last resort. Why? Disease, right? Transfer of bodily fluids. Now, if his arm's around your face, over your mouth, you can't breathe, bite. Bite and don't stop biting. Become Mike Tyson and rip his ear right off. I don't care. But you keep fighting back. We have one last thing to show you, and we're going to do a quick review, okay? But for this last part, I need you guys to stand up. And like little kids, you're going to make a half circle, big rainbow. So hold hands. Go ahead. Everybody, a big arch, big arch, big arch around the room. Nobody behind anybody. Come on, you're going to need to be off the wall a little bit, though. You need to be off the wall for the next part. Come up a little bit. Give yourself some room. Okay, good. You can let go now. You can let go. Have a seat. Have a seat. Okay. Hi. Yeah. Women's self-defense. Obviously, we want to get away from any type of attack. But what is always on our mind when we're talking about women's self-defense? Sexual assault, right? Now, I have to be 100% honest with you. I cannot teach you a whole lot to do in this situation in one night. I can't. The best tips I gave you are the ones that help you avoid getting here. Do you have to know how to fight on the ground? Absolutely. At Leading Edge Martial Arts, we teach stand-up fighting, takedowns, and ground fighting. Because if you only know one part of it, you're not taking all the tools to the job. But what I am going to show you real quick are some do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts. Number one, back up towards me a little bit. Okay. Number one rule. Never, ever, ever turn your back to your opponent. Never turn your back to your opponent, no matter what. When I was little, my parents taught me, they had no clue, they taught me, when the bullies attack, roll on the ground and play dead, cover up. Okay, they watch too much Nature Channel. Okay, so they tell you bear attacks. Not in a straight attack. From this position right here, Jen is defenseless. Punch me. Kick me. Give me a butt massage. It's not the only massage that gives me nothing. Okay? From here, block this. Block this. I can grab her hair. I don't want to mess with your hair. It's really nice today. Okay? I can bounce her head off the floor like a basketball. I can hit her. I can choke her. I can tickle her. That's the worst torture for her right now. Never, ever, 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 ever turn your back to your opponent. It is critical. Because once you're in this position, they can render you unconscious and have the way with you. Okay? Next position, roll over. You end up on the ground underneath the guy. Here. This is still a terrible position, but significantly better than where you were. Why? Because your hands are in front of you. So when I'm trying to hit her, she can try to block. Okay? She can try to hit. Okay? If I'm down low, she can hit into the face. But here's the disadvantages here. One, I'm bigger and stronger, so I'm on top of her, and I'm going to land all my body weight into her, right? If she wants to hit me, I can sit up out of it. If I want to hit her, I can lean in. If I want to choke her, I can lean in. If she wants to choke me, I can sit up out. Much better than where she was. You don't want to be here for long. If you are in this position, one tool that you want to use are your nails. Okay? She's going to grab, she's going to claw, she's going to scrape. If you are attacked by a guy, you want to get skin under your fingernails. It sounds gross, but why? DNA. 100%. Because maybe you didn't stop this attack at this moment, but you're going to leave this guy's captured so he doesn't assault somebody else. So you want to end up with DNA under your nails. Scratch, claw, get in the eyes, whatever you can do. Now, next position. This position right here, the best of these three. Okay? From here, you're sitting here going, I don't understand, what am I doing wrong here? You're supposed to be avoiding sexual assault, right? Legs are the most powerful part of your body. From here, if I try to reach for her, she can extend her hips. Okay? If I want to, if she wants to hit me, she pulls really hard with her legs and starts hitting me. Okay, boom, elbows, knees. As I get frustrated, I go to hit her, she puts her hips away again. Okay? So she can control me with her body. Keep this in mind too. If I want to assault her, what do I have to do with these pants? Take them off. Well, her legs are wrapped tight around my waist. I can't. When I start fiddling with these, what's she doing? She's pulling with her legs and hitting me. Bang! So I get mad. I go here, and she just keeps doing this. And eventually, she pushes far enough away. Push away. Push away. Push with your hips. Then she gets her feet on me, shoves me back, and she's up and out the gate. Okay? Give her a hand, guys. So, if there is a person, Lucas, come here, please. Let's say you do get knocked down to the ground. If you could avoid him getting down here with you, it's even better, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take our beach pose. Ladies, take your beach pose right now. Put your right hand on the ground. tuck your right foot in, put your left foot in front. You can stagger a little bit as long as you can see me. Everybody's right hand's on the ground. Now, the reason we take a beach pose, we want to look good. The camera's no. If he's above me, and he starts coming in and he's trying to get close to me, from this position, I can use my arm and elbow for balance and start kicking, right? He goes to circle around me, I switch to the other side, I just keep kicking. What I'm looking to do is keep him away from me. I don't want him on the ground. He's bigger, he's stronger. I don't want to be down here, right? Hopefully, one of these times he gets close enough, I give him a good shot to the knee. What's that going to do? It's going to make him back up for a split second and evaluate. That's my window to get up. Before I show you how to get up, you're going to show me how to get up. I'll show you what I mean. Danny. Stand up for me. Perfect. That's exactly what we practiced. Sit back down. She has no idea what she did right, but she did it perfect. Stand up again. Exactly. Now, I'm explaining. Sit down, sit down. Start moving forward like you're going to stand. Notice what she did. She rocked all her body weight towards me. What's the first thing right here? Her head. She's vulnerable. I can hit, kick, grab her hair, whatever I want. Thank you. Sit down. That's how we all stand up. Well, it sounds a little bit more like this, right? Okay? That's how we get off the floor. What I want to do is be in this defensive posture here. So when he gives me just enough space, I'm here, where am I? With my defensive stance, right? That way if he's charging at me now, bang, I'm ready for it. So, we're going to practice this. You're not all going to get it right. Some of you are going to get butt in your face. So we're going to stagger a little bit. Okay, stagger a little bit. Some of you slide up, some of you slide back. I'm going to talk you through this. Once you learn how to stand up this way, I'll be honest with you, it's easier to get off the floor like this than it is to stand up normal. So, listen to my right and left instructions. Right knee tucked. Right hand on the floor. Left foot in front, left hand protecting the face. Don't move yet. Watch what happens first with my hands. If you can't see, move so you can see a little bit. Okay, I'll scooch. Watch. What did I do first? Lifted my hips straight up. Everybody try that for me. That's it. That's not that hard, right? Do it again. Good. Now the next part, I'm going to swing my leg back. Now what I'm not going to do is swing it straight back because it hits the ground. I'm going to actually kick backwards a little bit and make room for my foot. I'm just going to stand up. Try it together. Lift. Kick back. Swing your foot back. Stand. Not bad. Not bad. Half you guys got it. Try it again. Told you somebody get buttons in the face, right? Lift. Swing. Stand. One more time. There we go. Lift. Swing. Stand. Awesome. Good job. All right. Let's go back to our rows real quick so we can wrap this thing up, right? All right. Here we go, ladies. So, we went over a lot of stuff today. I'm going to give you a super speed review. First rule, avoid being alone. That's rule number one. Told you these are common sense things that we don't use commonly. That's why my staff will be hiding in a parking lot later when you walk out. So see if you're listening, okay? Avoid being alone. Always carry a weapon with you. Bag. What you have? Pepper spray. How many? 3. 3 at least, okay? Check the expirations. Keys. Handful of nickels. Whatever it is, okay? Somebody's walking down towards the street. Cross the street, go on the other side. Never let your gas tank get below half full. Or your EV car, right? Right, Jen? Okay? If somebody approaches you, conscious decision whether or not what they want from you is worth fighting for. Material items can be replaced. Turn sideways. Nobody's walking towards you, show your thinking stance. God, this feels like 2 years ago, right? High block. Good, try it again. High block. One more time. High block and palm strike. Yeah. High block, palm strike. Yeah. Now the attack's begun. Hands up by your face. Ready, palm strike. Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Switch your feet. Ready, go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Switch your feet. Crossing elbow strike. Right arm. Ready, go. Yeah. Go.
Kia.
Switch your feet. Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Switch your feet. They're really close, or we're gonna use our legs. Back leg, front kick, right leg. Ready? Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Switch your feet. Ready? Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Switch your feet. They're really close. Grab on. Give them that knee strike. Ready? Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Switch your feet. Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Switch your feet. All right, stand neutral. They grab your wrist. Step back. Snap that hand up. Front kick. Palm strike.
Kia.
Ready? Try it again. Step back. Hand up. Front kick. Palm strike.
Kia.
Stand neutral. Grab by throat. Hands together. Up. Out. Strike. Grab. Knee. Palm strike.
Kia.
Together. Up. Out. Clap. Grab. Knee. Palm strike.
Kia.
They're behind you. You're off balance. Sit behind the leg. Stick on the butt. Wiggle it. Bend over and palm strike. Kia.
Kia.
Over time. You're off balance. Step behind the leg. Stick your butt out. Bend over. Palm strike. Kia.
Kia.
Face me. That's the last time I make you get up and sit down. You're welcome. That's a lot to remember. I don't expect you to remember it all. Okay? I don't expect you to remember it all. But please remember, what we showed you is real and it is dangerous. If you use what we taught you the wrong way, you are going to hurt somebody. You go home and you show your girlfriend, look what I learned. You're going to hurt somebody. Don't teach it to somebody. They want to learn it, bring it to the next workshop. Okay? Understand this, though. There's a lot of things that go into making this effective. One, knowing it well enough for it to work. Two, the element of surprise. We said attackers are expecting panic. They're not expecting a well thought out defense, right? Move this somewhere, please. So what this means is when you go home to your husband tonight and you go, honey, watch this. Grab my wrist, really, right here. Watch. I'm going to show you. I know what to do here, right? And now your husband, he's macho. He's going to be like, nobody taught you what to do better. I can teach you what to do, right? So you're going to say, watch this, I can get away. You're going to go, get. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I wasted 2 hours, right? No. You just told him what you're going to do. So you know what you're going to do instead? You're going to do this. Kick him in the groin, then pull your hand out. That's called softening up there. Okay? All right, so the element of surprise plays a large part in this. Does that make sense? Remember, we said repetition is the mother of skill. Do something 100 times, you know how to do it. 1,000 times, you do it. Not think about it 10,000 times. It's like when you're driving your car and a ball rolls out in front of you. You don't think, pick up my right foot, take it off the gas, apply brake, steer to the left. It's instant. It's instant. That's where we need to be in self-defense. There's a lot of information. And there's a lot of other tips I would love to give you right now that help you over time right now. So I'm not going to keep you here much longer. I do want to tell you, I'm so thankful you guys did this. Because you decided, I'm not going to be a victim. Or maybe your girlfriend talked you into it, decided you're not going to be a victim. Or you just wanted an excuse to go to the chicken lounge after this. I don't know, okay? But you're here. You took the first step. Don't let this be the only step you do. By the time you get to your car, you're going to forget half of what I showed you. You can go on Facebook or YouTube later and watch it again if you want, but you're going to forget most of what I showed you. Train more. Train more. Now, this is not a selling point to come to Leading Edge. If you want to come here, I'd love to have you. Love to have you. There are lots of good schools in martial arts schools in Lehigh Valley. A lot of bad ones too. I'm not going to name names. That's not professional. You can ask them. We'll talk secretly. No, just kidding. Okay? But you want to pursue, if you are interested in this, pursue reality martial arts. Pursue martial arts that are geared towards self-defense. Pursue martial arts that are not training you to get in a ring. There are no gloves in the street. Training for self-defense like we are here. And a women's self-defense workshop is great because it makes you comfortable to come out and do it. But in reality, you need to train in a co-ed classroom. Why? You're not going to get attacked by a liar. You're going to get attacked by these guys. And that's who you need to feel comfortable around. Some of you are very quiet, uncomfortable with saying GI, things like that. Your confidence is a big part of your self-defense. The way you carry yourself. I said attackers look for what they perceive to be weak, easy targets. Women alone, nervous, meek women. Quietly. shoulders forward, chin down, head down, quiet. When you're walking down the street and you're by yourself, which you shouldn't be because you know this number one, you see this guy, you make eye contact. Now don't wink at him, that's weird, okay? But you make eye contact, because what you're saying there is one, I believe in myself. Two, you're saying I can identify you, okay? And I know what you're doing. Don't be shy, don't look scared. That's easy prey. You guys are awesome tonight. These guys are amazing tonight. You guys give these guys a big hand. Listen, we do these for free as community service. You're welcome to come to them as often as I have them twice a year. I do have a favor to ask you. If you enjoyed this workshop tonight, please tell other people that you enjoyed this workshop tonight. Shout it out on whatever social media you have. How many of you heard about this through Upper Macungie Township? Okay, so this was sponsored by them tonight. So please, if you heard it through them, let them know it was a great workshop if you liked it, okay? If you enjoyed it, as a small business owner, I can tell you there's nothing greater than good reviews. Google, Facebook, Yelp, good reviews drive our business. Thank you guys for coming out. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever they call it now, okay? If you have any, does anybody have any group questions? No? If anybody has any individual questions you want to ask when I release you, just ask me, don't be shy. I do want, Lucas, can you stand at that door there with the coupons? And then I also gave you little cards that tell you where you can give us good reviews, okay? Grab one of these. Yes?
Can we take the paper?
Oh, yeah, that's for you. That's for you. And I do encourage you, if you follow Leading Edge Martial Arts on YouTube, you can watch this workshop over again and remind yourself. And you can also tell your husband to watch, I know what to do. Okay? All right. So give yourselves a hand. Thank you very much, guys. You guys go out backwards. Make sure you guys get everything. Andy, grab the card. Make sure everybody gets one of these. Good. Class.
Hello again.
That's awesome.